Hello everybody and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby, thanks for joining us. It is Monday Makers, just gone 5 o'clock here in the UK and we have got a fun show lined up for you. It's been a brilliant day, hasn't it? Hopefully you were here for what was the chaos of 60-minute deals a little bit earlier on. We don't talk about that anymore though, because that's been and gone and disappeared. But if you were there, you know what it was all about. If you have just joined us today though, happy St. Patrick's Day if you are celebrating. To celebrate that in the only way we know how, we have two little gifts for you. One potential gift, one definite gift. The potential gift that we are doing today is if you order with us selected packages, we'll be receiving a pot of gold, not a literal pot of gold. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? No, but you're going to get some of our luxury gilding flakes in the Sun Glow. So we're randomly chucking these into orders today. So you might get one if you're lucky, you might not. But keep your fingers crossed. If you order today, you're in with a chance of getting that free gift popped into your cart. And something which you can have on us and take part in is a code that we've got for you today as well. I know many of you have been using the code over the course of the day. It is LuckyMon25. LuckyMon25. Basically, you type that in at checkout, and if it can work, it can work. That's all I'm going to say. If you want to look through everything on the website, there is a page, but from what I've heard today, a lot of people have just been typing the code in and finding out that it works on lots of things. I shall say no more. It's LuckyMon, LuckyMon 25. Type it in, you'll thank us later. We've got a busy old show coming up though, lots on the show, loads of Monday mega deals, loads of brilliant deals, and actually, potentially, if you've not been watching over the course of the last few days, something brand new to you as well. But let's say hello to the man who's going to be providing all of the demonstration, all of the inspiration over Monday Makers. It is the very smart, suited and booted, the one and only Mr. Craig Laird. I forgot to say as well, I really like your glasses.
Thank you. I get a lot of compliments when it comes to these glasses. Well, really, I've had them a few months now.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I've had them a few months now, so I get a lot of compliments. So yeah, I am here for Monday Makers, even though I didn't know I was on the show till earlier on today. Thanks to your social post. If you hadn't put that,
was it me that alerted you?
It was you.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I was watching your social media post, your Instagram story, and we've got Lily for the first show, then Craig's in for the rest of the day, and I'm like, I'm in for one show. I looked at my skaters. No, anyway, tongue in cheek. It was just a simple mistake, slip up. But yeah, here for this show. And actually, with that pot of gold that you may potentially get, it's a really good thing to say, of course. If you don't already follow Crafters Companion on YouTube, keep an eye on their craft clinics, because I've just been doing one all about gilding flakes. So if you are lucky enough to get, of course, one of the pots of gold, then great. If you struggle, now the one I've just done is not up straight away, keep in mind, it is a series. We do, of course, Craft Clinic live, but there is a series, basic series. It's already started across on YouTube, so keep your eyes peeled on that one. And if you want more hints and tips with gilding flakes, you've got more coming up there. Gilding flakes, it would work with everything that we've got on today's show. Now, Ben, we're not necessarily going to be playing with them all, but what you will find within the Monday Makers section within the website, you've got your creator card dies. Love them, as you guys will know. We've then got our flower punches as well that we launched. We've then got, and we are going to be having a look at these first, the balloon dies that just launched at the weekend with Georgie and Lily. Actually, is it balloon, Georgie? If you like horrors, see what I mean?
Oh,
Georgie.
yes, I know what you're talking about.
Georgie.
Yes. Georgie.
Hiya, Georgie. And then we've got our... Well, that was quite good,
That's quite scary, yeah.
Scared myself there. And then we've got our glitter paste as well. So some of these three out the show. But what we've got, because I didn't know that I was on the show, if there is anything specific you're wanting to see with the products we've got on the show, please let Ben know. We'll have, and you know, I'm tongue in cheek there, we have got things laid out that I know that we're going to do and we're going to play and show, but if there is anything specific, let us know and we will cater to your needs.
We certainly will. Also, just to say, if you were down at the NEC on Monday, give us a little holler, give us a little hello, let us know maybe you're watching for the first time. Sorry, I was there on Friday, of course, wasn't I? I'm getting my days all confused. And if you were there, stand by, because you could be seeing your picture in just a little while. But yeah, holler up, particularly if you are a new viewer. We would love to hear from you. Let's say hello to a few of you, because we've got Jan on the socials tonight. Sarah's already in saying, hello everyone, I'm taking a quick break from work to say hi. Well, hello. Hello Trudy Bickham, and hello to Nana Kim, who says hello from North Carolina.
Hola.
Hola. Lynn Harvey says, hi Ben, Craig, the amazing CTV team and the wonderful social superstar. I hope everyone had a great weekend and also enjoying your day today. Well, thank you, and we are. Little Bear says, hi everyone, my first time here today. Hope I can catch up on what I've missed in the earlier shows. Jen Shank says, good afternoon, Ben, Craig and everyone. Hello. Hello, Jane Adams, who says, good morning, everyone, from a gloomy, windy Las Vegas. I'm still in a lot of pain and my arm is super swollen, but I am going to get through this. Jane, of course, just off the back of her shoulder surgery. So wishing you all the best. I've had multiple shoulder surgeries over the years because of dislocations and stuff. It hurts and the recovery hurts.
Does it really? Yeah.
Yeah, we're sending her a lot of love, aren't we, to Jane?
Yes, absolutely.
PB Brewer Martin says, hi again, happy St Pat's Day to Ben and Craig and all of you. What a great shopping day it's been on CC. Now to watch the products and demos. Love to Create says, hello again there, Ben, Craig, team and everyone. I've used the code and bought some great deals and saved heaps.
What code?
Code?
Don't know any code.
The Irish eyes are smiling on this beautiful sunny day in Montana, says Mary Pat. I already ordered my St Patrick's Day present and hope to receive a pot of gold. And Craig, says Jen Shank, you look very handsome today, and Ben as dapper as always.
Oh, thank you very much.
Doesn't look very suave today, doesn't he?
Yeah, and it was literally that, just, what am I going to, I need to do a wash, what am I going to do? So yeah, put on, well, I've got my jeans on, so I'm kind of, what's it, smart cash.
Smart cash.
Thank you, Jamie. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So going to be a good week. We'll go through the different outfits throughout the week. I need your help.
Oh yeah.
I need your help.
Why?
This time next Monday, I'll be getting ready to go into the Hydro in Glasgow for WWE Monday Night Raw live on Netflix.
Oh yeah. Are you going to take a big sign?
Well, I'm thinking about taking a big sign, but Liv Morgan's going to be there.
Ah.
What am I going to wear to look smart? She can rip my sign up if she wants, Johnny. I don't mind. She can rip it up any day. But yes. Mm-hmm.
Maybe you should because you make your own T-shirts and stuff, don't you? Maybe
I do.
You should get a T-shirt saying "Marry Me, Live" or something on it.
I should do. Yes, yeah, or just a big sign.
Yeah.
Marry Me, Live.
I'm a big TV star. Marry Me, live.
Yes, and then the Crafters TV logo.
Yeah.
Underneath. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I should definitely do that. Shouldn't I? Yeah.
Look out for him. Hi Zoe says, hi everyone from me and Brian. Mary Beth Doyle joins us saying hi everyone. And Trish Listell says, hello again Ben, Craig, the team and all my crafty friends. Happy St Patrick's Day. Starting off with this launch then. So this was launched on Saturday, but I know we did have one or two little gremlins. So there were people who wanted to grab this that weren't able to grab it. So apologies for that. However, it is now sorted. So whether you're shopping in the UK or the USA, you can now grab it. It's our balloon sentiment and adhesive kit, 3-piece showstopper. We're getting excited about this before the show. A lot of chat about the balloons within this collection. £27.99 platinum price, $37.18 if you're in the US and you're a platinum member. Obviously, you know, codes floating around today as well. Let me show you the sentiment balloons, as they are called. And these are absolutely brilliant because you're going to get all of these dies here. Balloons and kites, by the way, just got to say that, that give you the sentiment within the string that you've got on the balloon or the kite, which is such a cool idea. You've got the one balloon here, which has got the kind of standard string, but then you've got all of these fantastic sentiments. That there, by the way, is a cute little die cut into it. So, I mean, you can obviously get things like your glossy highlights onto these and, you know, pop your little highlights on there, but you've got that cut in all those four there. So you've got your standard, you've got hooray, make a wish, you've got happy birthday, you've also got just to say, and then you've got these three here, so the little stars in the heart. So you've got with love. This one here says, let's celebrate, and then you've got dream big. Then you've got these sort of decorative dies, so stars, two different sizes of the hearts, and then the little cloud. And I love this, the two little kites, which I think is brilliant. So you've got dare to dream and flying by to say, and then you've got the cute little cross detail on there as well, which of course you can paper piece back in if you want to in a completely different colour. So you've got all of those dies within the set. Then you've got your paper pad, beautiful paper pad once again, in the fact that you've got 12 sheets in here, 180 GSM, sorry, 12 designs I should say, 3 sheets of each, and they're just really beautiful patterns, really cool designs as well. Lots of sort of more muted and pastel effects in here, but some great colours, great designs that you can use, yes, of course, with this collection, but right across your springtime crafting as well. Some brilliant colours, and for all sorts of different occasions as well. I love that. Brilliant. So that's included. And then on top of that, we also bring you very, very handily, this adhesive kit, and it's brilliant because it's got a little bit of everything that you need. So you've got your red liner tapes in here as well, 3 rolls of red liner tape, which bring you the 3mm, the 6mm and the 12mm. So the 3 sizes that we do, all 10 metres long. So you've got 30 metres of roll right there. We're giving you a roll of your finger lift tape included in there too. That again is 25 metres long. That's a lot of tape. You've got your eraser, and then you've got all of your foam pad sheets in there too. So you have got your round foam pads in there, 4x4 square sheet, and then we're bringing you your kind of standard foam pads in there as well. So you've got the different sizes. What's also brilliant is you're going to get 2 A5 sheets of your adhesive foam sheets too. So if you need to cut to a particular size, or if you just need a bigger sheet, if you like, of foam, then you've got that included in there as well. 11 pieces in total, but multiple pads, of course, within each of those foam pad sets. I think that is a very comprehensive and a very brilliant set to bring to you for that price of just £27.99 or $37.18. Obviously, best value for money to go for the showstopper. If you just want to jump in and grab individuals, again, shop the show for that. And indeed, if you want extra paper pads, you've got all of those available for you as well. A few more final quick hellos before we get into this. Christy Mahoney says, hello, I really got great deals earlier. Just saying maybe 8 of the luxury foil paper pads, amongst other things. Stephen says good afternoon. Hello, Stephen.
Stephen.
I knew you were going to do that. Anne says, happy St. Patrick's Day. Corned beef is boiling, says Anne. Let us know if you're celebrating St. Patrick's Day today. Is corned beef...
I love corned beef.
Is that a thing for St. Patrick's Day, is it?
Oh, I love it. I could even just get it out the tin, chop it up and just eat it.
Oh, could you?
Nice. Oh, yeah.
With the key?
Oh, yeah, you need the key. Be careful, though.
I haven't had corned beef in years, but I know corned beef pie is very popular up here, isn't it?
My mum makes a good stovies.
A good what?
Stovies.
What's that?
So that's obviously Scottish then. I've never heard of it. Yeah, it's just beef dripping, potatoes, corned beef, potatoes. But some people use like stewing steak that's left over or sausages. Essentially, it's just kind of like using leftovers is what you would potentially have made. But yeah, always have it with good old oat cakes as well.
I've been away from CTV for the last week, says Trish, taking care of my 2-year-old granddaughter whilst her mum and dad were at the hospital with the birth of another beautiful girl. Well, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Stephanie joins us from New Jersey. Catherine Wood says, hi Ben, I was at NEC Friday. I remember. We sang Foam on a Roll together, didn't we? You said I had a rather bad case of rosy cheeks, lol. Just call me the purple people eater. Catherine, I do remember you because we sang Foam on a Roll and you asked me to do Arnold Schwarzenegger, which of course I was delighted to do the impression. Stephanie says, placed an order. Let's just say the box will be heavy. I hope the box is strong with a pot of gold in it. And Shadiah and also Carol Byrne join us as well. And May, amazing, says, hi Ben, it was great to see you last Friday. What a fun day and great to meet you. Yes! I finally read a message out from you, May. Yes! Do you know what, very quickly, because I know we've got to get onto a demo, literally I'd been at this show for probably like 15 minutes, said hello to a few people, and then Rachel from our store came around and she went, oh, you need to come and see a customer, they've got a complaint about you. And I was like, oh no. Like that, yeah. I was like, I've only been here 15 minutes, already got a complaint. And it was obviously very tongue-in-cheek, and it was May saying, I message in every day, you've never read one of my messages through. I said, oh, I don't get the full rundown, I just get them sent through. I said, so if you need to lodge a complaint, you need to send that to our social team. But no, she was fine. She was actually lovely about it. We had a lovely chat. So there we are. Yeah, and you saw May, obviously, because we did that video. You were on TV, May, on Friday.
Which, Ben, can I just say, and can I just give out a big shout out to you for doing that? Because so many people, so many companies at the NEC were doing like Instagram stories and that, and yeah, absolutely, they were doing it. They were telling you what they've got on sale, this, that, and the next thing. But you were doing it with our customers.
Yes.
And obviously, you were giving little highlights of what deals that we had. But you were doing it with all of our customers, those that were there, new ones, some that had never heard of us. You were dedicated customers that watch us, and you were doing it all. Because us on the team, we were able to see the videos because you were feeding them back. And I can tell you, there was no one there doing what you were doing.
Oh, I just like to get involved and like chat to people, and especially people who don't know about Crafters TV. I was like, well, you need to know about the channel. You need to come and watch us. So yeah, that's brilliant. May, without saying too much, keep watching. Let's get over to Craig though, so I feel 15 minutes in, we haven't done anything yet. You're going to play with the balloons?
Yes, we are indeed, yeah. Let's show you some of the samples of when it comes to these balloons.
Wow, look at this.
They are so much fun because, of course, yes, they are balloon. However, what you have got is that sentiment tail as well. Maybe you're going to then just pop it round, of course, a wine bottle.
Oh, cute.
Maybe you're going to use them with your bookworm collection, make your little gift tags. What about things from such as the template library? You can start to use them. Your nesting dies as well, of course. So you can make them that focal point, but also the focal point is the sentiment. Turn them into shakers as well. I mean, how cool is that?
I love that.
Yeah, such a great way
That's
to
a
use
great
them
idea.
within an aperture way. If you like your
cool.
zigzag cards, then use them in those ways as well. What about just creating a full-on focal point with a couple of sentiments there? Love, of course, going in for like new babies, congratulations, your pastel tones, your inky backgrounds. And because they are that kind of slimline die cut, that then means you can fill your card. That one there, another shaker bed, but then of course, actually die cutting into the card and then paper piecing back in the sentiment. So it's just the balloon. And then even like memory books, scrapbook pages, such a great way to be using them. So let's delve in. We're going to be using the heart die, the heart balloon die, and we're going to do a little bit of colouring as well. We're going to bring in my tri-blend. I've got my tri-blend just to the side of me here. And I love the fact that they all go through the Gemini Mini, which is fab. So if you manage, like many did, for whatever reason, in grabbing a Gemini Mini today on the website, then well done. So what I'm going to do here is I've just got some of our Nina cardstock, and in actual fact, I don't even need the full sentiment. All that I need is this top part of the balloon. And then let's go in with two of the other love hearts. They come included. So you've got them as well as the actual sentiment balloons. And then we're going to run these ones through here. So let's run it in, and then we're going to then take that one out. Let's then take those dies, and then we're going to pop them in, stuck to my finger there, and then we're going to then cut them another couple of times.
Yeah.
You can tape them down, of course. I'm just going to go straight in by cutting them. And these are, you know, quite simple shapes, i.e. these ones. So these sorts of ones will go through your fabrics bin. I wouldn't necessarily say the squiggly font of the sentiment, because it's really quite fine and detailed.
Yeah.
But all these other parts of the dies, they would do with your metal shim. So give it a try. So now that I've got these ones within my white card, I'm going to pop them away because I don't need them just now, or I don't need them again. Oh, yes, I do. Don't put them away, Craig. You do. So let's pop those ones out. And then for that, so that one there, if we just snip away at that tail. So I just want the balloon and the base of the balloon, move them to the side, and then let's cut that whole one within our black cardstock.
Yeah.
And that will be a drop shadow. And then I'm also going to cut it again within some gold card. But what I'll also do with the gold card is cut out a couple of these little balloons, and then the white hearts, and well, all of that there, Ben, what we'll do is we'll take in our red tri-blend and we'll just go and fill them in by colouring them in.
If you can't show, can you describe to Tammy how that the shaker card was created with the balloon die? She's interested to know how that was done, or how you could go about doing that.
Let's bring it out here.
Yeah.
There was...
Thought I'd ask whilst the question was fresh in my mind.
That one?
Yeah, she's like,
That
how do
one.
you do that? She said.
So all that one is there, this is just a piece, rectangle piece of cardstock, and then it is die cut.
Yeah.
So use one die cut. What comes out of that card, use it for another project. You're left with that aperture.
Yeah.
Die cut it again, and then just create your shaker as normal. Put your acetate at the back, and then put, of course, your foam on a roll all the way back. This card, who's done this one? Rachel. So Rachel's done this. What Rachel's then done is that tail, she's cut that 3 times in black, and then she's just paper pieced it back in to those little sections.
Yeah.
So then we've just got the actual top component of the balloon that's there as a shaker.
Cool, so a lot easier than it looks, actually.
Yeah, a lot easier than it looks, absolutely.
Thanks, Tommy, good question.
That's the thing with these ones. You can make something that looks quite complicated, but use it really, really quite easily.
Yeah.
It's just breaking them down in little steps, individual components, doing what you already know. If you already know how to create a shaker, then it's still the exact same steps. All that you're doing is you're just using the actual balloon dies instead of an aperture die or a nesting die.
Yeah.
So definitely don't need them now. So let's take my white card. We're going to pop them to the side for now. And then for the next few moments, what we'll do is we'll just colour in our little love hearts.
Whilst watching Craig colour, I can read a few more comments. Loads of lovely comments. Barbara R is with us in Indiana. Hello. Lots of chat about the NEC and also St Patrick's Day food. Christine says, yes, corned beef and cabbage with potatoes. Don't think I'm having any today, but I love it. Lynn Harvey says, I was at the NEC on Saturday, so unfortunately I didn't get to see you, Ben, but I had a fantastic day, purchased lots of great bargains from the CC stand. That was redonkulous, wasn't it? But what really made my day was meeting Sarah again. Sarah recognising me, and then Sarah sharing a post of us later. Karen says, I'm supposed to be finishing my spring cleaning, but how can I do that when Craig is there? It seems it has been a long time since he's been there.
To be honest, let's face it, I've taken more holidays lately than anyone else.
Yeah, I'm not the hashtag slacker anymore.
No.
You've taken more holidays than Debbie Fisher.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Oh gosh, loads of them. Yeah, I was off obviously last month for a couple of weeks, which has been planned for, about a year.
Yeah.
I am off next week, which that was planned for about a year.
Yeah.
And then last week, although I was technically off, I was in the background. I was still doing my work emails. I was still doing prep and stuff like that. But yeah, it was really just to use up some of my holidays, Ben. Use them or lose them.
That's it. Because we refresh again in April, don't we? You see?
We do,
Our holidays are April to April, so...
So yeah, after next week, that's it. My holidays, that will be me until my birthday in June. I don't have any...
Which will be here before you know it.
It will.
You're doing a countdown on your Insta page, aren't you, I think?
Yeah.
Is it 90-odd days now?
94, 94 days until I go to New York.
Yeah.
And then 96 days until I'm 40.
Oh, dear. Welcome to the 40s.
Does not bother me in the slightest.
No, didn't really bother me either. Age is just a number.
It is, yeah. Me as well.
Stephanie says, I'm celebrating St Patrick's Day with my grandson's 9th birthday dinner. He's been using CC products since he's 2. I made him a birthday card to celebrate from the Modern Man collection, and the brownies are in the oven. Lovely. That sounds great. Pat says, hi, Ben and Craig, wonderful crew and all my lovely crafting friends from a sunny New Jersey. Hello, Pat. And Sharon Lindell says, corned beef, cabbage and Irish soda bread are our family custom, along with green beer. Green beer?
Green beer?
What is in green beer, pray do tell? Green Kool-Aid or green milk? Is Kool-Aid like Lucozade?
Kool-Aid is... Oh, is that Kool-Aid?
Like powdered juice, apparently. Yummy, says Sharon. Little Bear says, I've got the balloon and adhesive showstopper. Well done to you. Make sure you snap this up. If you can as well, stick the code in at checkout to see if it works. Shout out to the warehouse crew, says Wanda. Thursday's order is out for delivery in Lewiston, Idaho. Wow, that is amazing. And can I thank the whole CC team, says Whitney. Y'all are amazing, and I love watching every day. The sales, especially the one we shall not mention earlier, are so wonderful. Thank you, Whitney. Betty Weaver joins us from Idaho. And Sharon Lindell says, today is my grandson Wyatt's 4th birthday. He is our little leprechaun. Sharon, is he watching? If he is, get him in front of your tablet or whatever it is, and we'll say happy birthday to Wyatt.
Yeah, what a brilliant name. I love that name.
It's a great
Wyatt.
name, isn't it?
Wyatt.
It's a brilliant name. You don't, I don't say you don't get many Wyatts in England, do you?
No, you definitely don't.
No,
definitely not.
We love
or
that.
Scotland.
No. few questions. There's one coming in, Craig, which I know you know about, which you saw a request for at the start of the show. Amanda, Craig's got that, and we will look at that in just a little while.
We will.
RM Frazina says, Craig, what pens are you using?
I am using my good old faithful trusted tri-blends. They're always the pens, alcohol pens, that I go to. And I'm using the dark red blends. And I'm using the blends and the shades.
And Sue Griffith says, am I right in thinking that you can cut off the sentiments and put them with different balloons so that any balloon can have any sentiment?
Of course you can.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yep. Just do a little bit of snipping. So what you could do is just snip that off at the base there and then just attach it onto one of the other balloons. No problem whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose potentially if you wanted, you could have like multiple sentiments dangling as well, couldn't you?
Yeah.
You know, you could have like, you know, just to say happy birthday, or make like a little, you know, cute little bunch of balloons as well. Hello, Gmao. It says aloha. Hello, everyone from Hawaii. Yeah, thanks everyone. Lovely comments coming through. Lots of love, lots of chat. And just whilst we're watching Craig again, don't forget we are giving away pots of gold gilding flakes today. Can't guarantee that you will get one, but if you place an order today, you might be one of the lucky ones who receives a luxury gilding flakes Sun Glow. 50 ml of the Sun Glow gilding flakes. They're just being randomly put into the orders. So if you get one in the coming days, you open up your parcel and go, oh, I didn't expect to receive that. That's what it's all about. So do let us know. And then if you are shopping with us today, we have a code which is LuckyMon25. So Lucky, L-U-C-K-Y, Mon, or Mun, as in Monday, M-O-N, 25, L-U-C-K-Y, M-O-N 25. Use that when you're shopping today. I would say the easiest thing to do is to stick it in at checkout. From what we've been told by a lot of you, it's pretty much available site-wide. So you know what to do, folks. Just keep, every time you check out, use that code. It's only available today. You are welcome, everyone. Is that you all coloured?
It is indeed, yes. That's me done all of those colouring. What I'm then going to do, if you don't have a thin gel pen, don't worry. If you've got any of your white markers from the past, like Cosmic Collection, where you got that white marker, Academy of Colour, anything like that. And then I'm just going to kind of do just a couple of little wispy white lines.
Yeah.
Just going to get that going again. It's starting to run out, this one.
The standard balloon ones do actually have the die cut into them, don't they?
Yeah. The other balloon one. So you kind of get two designs of each, Ben. So for instance, the other heart one comes with a little die cut accent. So you don't have to do it. If I bring, actually there's, that's a circle, Craig. There we go. So the other heart one has the little highlight die cut that does it for you. But if you like this and you want to use your little white gel markers, then just going in, just creating just a couple of little crispy lines on the light side.
And I said earlier, if you've got any of our glossy highlights, you could use those as well,
so good. Yeah, so good to do that, no problem whatsoever. So all that I'm then going to do here is let's layer the gold on top of the black. And then I'm going to go in with my tacky glue. I've put too much water in there. Let me just wipe that off. So let's go back in. Let me drain that. So in case you wonder what I am doing, what I mean by too much water, to stop me having to play about with the pin bend, what I do is just a little old container and it's an old baby wipe in there. And then I just pop that in and then it stays, what's the word? It stays, well, it doesn't dry. Doesn't dry. And then that just means it's easy for me to get back to using. Sometimes though, so I'm not wasting baby wipes, what I'll do is I'll just do a light spritz of water. But if I do that, what can happen sometimes is the water will soak back up. So all that I was just doing there is just making sure the water was out, and then that's me back in now, ready to go. And if you are going to use your dotties for these, Ben, please be careful, because these are very, very delicate. So what you want to do is you want to hold it down and gently pull the dotty tape runner, just so it does not snap any of the little die cuts. And then we're going to go, and so I'm going to focus on the love heart to start with. And let's then get that one going. Let's let that grab. Because this finger is sticky with the glue,
Yeah.
And also, I was using the Stay Sticky glue when I was doing the Gildan Flakes between shows.
I just want to start this as well. Good question from Stephanie. She says, I may have asked this before, but how do you know where to put the highlights, Craig?
It's entirely up to
on the balloons.
On the balloon, wherever your light shade is.
Yeah.
So obviously
So you've coloured it darker on the right-hand side as we look, haven't you?
Yes. So that's the dark side. So you wouldn't have necessarily a light shine on the dark side.
Yeah.
The light shine's going to be on the light
Star
side. Yeah. So wherever that light shade is of your image
Yeah.
is where you're going to put the little white highlight lines. But yeah, good question.
Loving all this interactivity.
Yeah,
This
go
is
for it.
great. Any more questions? Anything you want to see? As I say, if you're celebrating St. Patrick's Day today, let us know what you're doing or what you've done. Any special St. Patrick's Day meals this evening? Will you be partaking perhaps in a pint of the black stuff later on?
Oh, do you know what, Ben?
Not had a pint of Guinness for ages.
By the time I get home at the back of 7, and then 8 o'clock, WWE Raw starts live on Netflix.
Oh, yes,
Because they're across in Europe.
Oh, I'm going to watch it live tonight.
Yeah.
Cena's on it, isn't he?
He's Cena, yeah, John Cena
You won't see him, though.
Cody Rhodes face to face. Is it
yes.
then Brussels tonight?
Oh, is it? Yes, I think it
Brussels?
is in Brussels. That rings a bell.
They were in Barcelona on Friday
Friday.
night for Smack. I'm sure
Yeah.
it's Brussels tonight, and then Glasgow next Friday. So yeah, 8 o'clock UK time. It's live on Netflix.
Oh, thanks for reminding me.
Oh, I could maybe stop off, get a little Guinness.
Are you going to?
Yeah.
I might get one for
Yeah. Shall we? You go to your shop, I'll go to my shop, and we'll get a tin of Guinness, and we'll put it on our show. We'll put it on social while we're watching Raw.
That's so funny.
Let's
I think
do
I
it.
I'm do.
I'm definitely going to do that.
Okay, I've not had a Guinness in years.
No, neither have I. Neither. Can you get it? Oh no, I'm not doing that, Johnny.
Johnny's just saying you can get the non-alcoholic one as well if you want to be responsible. It tastes exactly the same, apparently.
Can you get ice cold Guinness in the shop? Or cold Guinness?
Well, in our spa shop in our village, all of the lagers and cans are in the fridge.
Oh, in the chilled section.
Yeah. So, I right fancy that.
Yeah.
And I need to get my energy levels back up after all the energy I've
Look
spent
at that, your
over the
energy
weekend.
levels has picked up, haven't they?
Don't they say like the calories in like one pint of Guinness are the same calories of like a roast dinner or something? I'm sure I heard.
Do they?
Something like that. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of the roast dinners then on the Sunday and just go in with the Guinness.
I'll message Laura now. Go. Don't worry about
Yeah.
leaving me any dinner. I'm having a Guinness.
Having a Guinness.
Drink responsibly, everybody.
Yes, there we go. We can do that. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm not joking because I need to stop into a supermarket for a few things. So
Can you get like a bottle of it? 'Cause I don't necessarily think I want to buy 4 cans.
I know you can get bottles.
Can you?
Yeah. Yep. So let's go into. Well, see, that's the trouble, Johnny. Yeah, if you buy 4 tins, you drink 4 tins.
That's it. And you won't see the end of Raw because you'll have fallen asleep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and obviously it'll be a big one. First one since Cena turned at Elimination Chamber.
It's very exciting.
It's so good.
I've properly got back into it. Like now, I watch it every week, Raw and SmackDown.
So yeah.
I think probably since the start of last year, with like the build up to the last WrestleMania, I've not watched it.
You
I'm
just
really
can't.
back into it.
WrestleMania season. It's like the build up to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, that's it. That's my night sorted.
Hi to Don. He says I'm baking corned beef and I'm having some Jameson. Ooh, I wish I enjoyed. That's whiskey, isn't it? I wish I enjoyed whiskey. It's just something that I've never really.
Yeah, see, although I'm
enjoyed.
close to 40, my palate still isn't good with whiskey and brandy and rum and
And
stuff
being a
like
Scotsman, I suppose everybody probably thinks that you should be into your whiskies.
that. Yeah, and they talk about, the flavour, the peaks in them and all that stuff. I was like, I don't know.
Jennifer's getting excited. She says, I can't wait for my balloon dies. They're so cute. Yeah, if you haven't got them, this is a great opportunity to get them into your basket. Grab those. I know a lot of people have shopped for them today. Well, and there's codes flying around as well, aren't there? That's all I'm going to say about that. And Kathy Royal today says, today is my son-in-law's birthday, and I always cook a corned beef and bake a cake for him. That's lovely. I just never realised corned beef was such a big thing on St. Patrick's Day. Maybe I'm going to have corned beef and Guinness.
Shall we chop up some corned beef and have a tin of Guinness and watch WWE Raw?
What a night, eh?
What a night. There we go.
Oh, and congratulations to producer Johnny, who's just told me in my ear he met Gemma 17 years ago today. So that was the first time you met, was it? Right.
And never had an argument since.
No, never had an argument. Look at this though. That is brilliant.
Little gift bag, but gone in with a sentiment that says with love, coloured them in. Of course, that could be a card blank, of course, if you want to make it thinner. It could be a tag for a book, of course, if you want to. But yeah, there you go. Love heart, there you go. You got your different options there, and then colour them in if you want to till your heart's content.
Brilliant, brilliant demo. If you want to grab it, don't forget, it's all there for you. All the dies, all of that adhesive. Oh, quick question. I must remember this. I was thinking. We get finger lift tape in there, Craig.
Yes.
We had a question from somebody earlier on. You must forgive me. If I can find it. Trudy, what is finger lift tape?
Rightio, really good question. Let's get it here. Right, you know, we never lie, we never tell fibs. We are always truthful to you. So let's not face the fact, you guys know I don't use finger lift tape. It is the same as edge-to-edge tissue tape. Okay, it's exactly the same. The backing's different, and I'll explain this. So this one here is finger lift tape, Ben. Mm-hmm. So what that means, if I tear that down, let me bring in a roll of tissue tape that I've got here, and you'll see the difference. So that is finger lift. That's not. Now, ignore the thickness, the width. That's got nothing to do with it. Okay, it's just that's the one that I've got.
Yeah.
Here's my pokey tool. So, non-finger lift is edge to edge. Let's go this way. Edge to edge adhesive.
Yeah.
So the adhesive is the same width as that backing.
And is that sticky enough for construction?
Yes.
Right.
Yes, it is. I would still use red liner tape. I tend to use that because it's really, really strong. But if you don't have red liner tape, your finger lift tissue tape will absolutely do the job as well. Your finger lift, Ben, I'm going to use my pokey tool for a moment, but it's called finger lift because you can quite literally lift it with your finger.
Yeah.
If you look, the adhesive is thinner than the backing. So if I tilt that up, so you can see the adhesive is the full width of the backing. There we go.
Yes.
There we are.
So you've got a little bit of width either side of the stick.
Yeah, so edge to edge. I prefer edge to edge, my personal preference. The adhesive is exactly the same. Exactly the same. The only difference is the backing. You've got that little bit of a gap at each side for you to lift with your fingernail or a pokey tool.
Gotcha. Great question. Any more questions? Get them in. Lots of love for Craig's little gift bag there. And well done, Catherine Gorton. It says, I treated myself to the 72-piece Illustrator pens collection, already on the sale, then platinum discount, and today's special discount code. What a bargain, you say. What a bargain. Let's have a look at some Monday Mega Deals for you. I'm just telling you, that code, just stick it in at checkout today. That's all I am going to tell you, right? Lucky Mon 25. Just whack it in whatever you're checking out today. Monday Mega Deals. These are crazy, crazy deals. Our assorted card collection. This is great, right? Because we're giving you 3 card collections, if you like, and you're only paying for 2. So our ever popular Centura Pearl super weight this, 310 GSM. So perfect if you want to do construction. But look, you are going to get 40 sheets in here. It's our darks collection. So you're getting 5 colours, 8 sheets of each. That sort of chocolate box purple in there, beautiful black, you've got browns, that beautiful blue, and then you've got your sort of gunmetal silver in there as well. So you're getting 40 sheets included in there. You're also going to get the stunning pad that we brought to you as part of one of our Valentine's collections. This is the Valentine's shades, 4 colours, 6 sheets of each, and you get that beautiful pearl shine on each and every one of these sheets. Absolutely stunning. And yes, a lot of people were buying these over the sort of January period to use for Valentine's, but just such a lovely palette of colours that you've got to use wherever you want, really. And what's so lovely about this pad, and I know so many people bought this pad for the fact that you get this stunning red with that. It's almost like a fairy has flown over the pad and just dropped some fairy dust all over it. Look at that. It's absolutely stunning, that sparkle that you're going to get. So subtle, you're actually really show-stopping when the light hits it. So you get 6 sheets of each of the colours within that pad, and then for free we give you your everyday colour core card. Again, this was in that bundle at birthday, wasn't it? Where we launched the handmade papers and all sorts. You got that textured, beautiful textured design on one side. Slightly lighter colour on the back, but this is the one, Craig, isn't it, that you can take your sanding blocks and sand into to reveal that inner colour really, really simply.
That's it, yeah, either direct straight to the actual page, or what you can do, Ben, emboss it with your embossing folder and then sand it back to get that white inner core.
So that essentially is coming to you for free when you buy the Valentine shades and your Centura Pearl Darks. $25.58 is that platinum price today, $31.95. But as I say, I know lots of you have been using that code that we've got for you today as well. Only for today can you use that code. Sparkle pens. Now these are already on a fantastic deal for you. On basically you're buying 3 sets, and then you're getting 2 for free. £28 or $44 is your platinum price. Tell you all the colours that you're going to be getting here. So this is your Essential Brights. You've got your Aquamarine, Pink, Garnet, and then your Firefly. In your Antique Vintage, which is this one here, you get Fig, you get your Peacock Blue, and then you're going to get your Macaroon. Soft Pastels, so you get a Rose Quartz, you get the Soft Jade and the Moonstone. Earthy Natural is your Holly Leaf, your Smoked Quartz, and that beautiful orange, that Harvest Moon. And then this I think is super handy because you've got a Onyx Black in there, you've got your Starry Sky, and then your beautiful Crystal Clear. So again, Craig, I mean, water soluble these, so you can paint in these, take these to your mat, create your backgrounds with them. And you have got a lot of colours, but I mentioned to Lily earlier on, the fact that you've got your clear in there means that you can sparkle up any colour really, doesn't it?
That's it, yeah, the clear one. What you're going to do is you're just going to use it instead of your water brush and paintbrush and water, and then whatever it is you're colouring, you're then going to get that beautiful, glitter coating. So if you colour anything with your alcohol pen, like could you imagine going in over the balloons there with your clear sparkle overlay? What to do is 2 things. When you've actually used it, don't chuck the pen, just keep filling it up with water and use it as a water brush pen. You will of course get a tinge of colour running through until you get to a point where you've completely diluted it, there's no more colour, just use it as a water brush. What you're also going to see, can you see as well, maybe on some of them, Ben, you've got the yellow band in the middle. When you take that off, so you take that off before you use them, please, 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 will you chop them in half or quarters and bin them. You don't want to put them into landfill and animals will get caught in them. So those little yellow bands, when you take them off, please chop them up because they're not recyclable. So chop them up so no little animals get stuck in them.
28 quid, $44. Lucky Mon 25. Next Monday mega deal, he's back. Not the original Vernon, but one of his cousins. This is a brilliant price today, actually. The desk vacuum, super portable, super easy to use. You've got your on-off button there. So you basically got high speed and low speed. Your bristles on the bottom there. So if you've got spills like, I mean, goodness knows what he's got in there. I think that's gilding flakes, actually. But spills of glitter, if you've got like intricate die cuts and you've got the bits and pieces everywhere, he will pick up all of those bits and pieces for you, absolutely no problem at all. But also, chatting earlier on again, we were saying, if you have maybe a spillage from your glitter pot, for example, it's great, isn't it, for picking up those bits and pieces that you want to chuck away, but also great for those bits and pieces that you want to put back in pots as well.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're going to do that, of course, you maybe want to use one that's just going to be for your gilding flakes, maybe one just for your glitter, so you can do that. But even around the kitchen, if you've been doing a little bit of baking and you've got a little bit of excess flour in that all about, of course, just use it for things like that. It's a great, great little tool to be used, and it's a fun tool as well. And what's great as well is it is then getting charged off of your Gemini 2 because it is then charged with a USB port. Could be, never mind like the Rock, like of course we had the People Eyebrow before, it could be the final vacuum. Instead of the final boss, the final vacuum. Yeah.
You do, yes, as Craig said, you charge in, there's a little port there, so you get a lead with it, so you can charge it off a USB, yes, off your G2, and you do also get an additional, like an add-on there, so you attach it, so it helps you to get into sort of those nooks and crannies as well. I think it's a good tool to have, ever like tried to clean your computer keyboard and stuff? It's the kind of tool that you'd use to clean that. But listen, you're only going to pay £9.59 tonight for your Vernon. Brilliant as well for picking up crumbs on the kitchen table or the dining table. So if you've already got one, maybe get a second one for, like Craig says, for the kitchen, for the dining room. £9.59, £11.99 platinum. You've got your code. Use your code as well. Your code. And then last but by no means least, glitter paste. This is probably value for money. No, not even probably. This is the best value for money deal as far as the Monday Mega Deals are concerned. What you're getting here are 6 of our fantastic glitter pastes. They're super easy to lay down. They are full of sparkle, let me just tell you, and a little really does go a long way. However, tonight, what a deal. It should be £42 pretty much, or $60. You are paying £12 platinum or $18.40. But of course, you're not really, are you? You're not really going to be, yeah, because you type that in, and I mean, it becomes £8.
Ben.
Sorry, I can't help it. I'm here for you guys. I am a man of the people. I'm the people's champion. And that's the bottom line. I want you guys to get the best value for money. You've worked it out anyway, but I'm just for those people who didn't know. Oh, you didn't know? Starlight Blue. Beautiful regal purple. And if you've got these already, Craig, right, and you think, oh, I don't need any more, at this price, you can't not snap them up, can you?
And if you're not down with that,
we got to
snap them up.
Snap them up. Jade River, Copper Beach. Just buy these tonight. That price is bonkers. And when there's that code floating around as well, it is just a day where you go, you have to buy them. We're going to give you opportunity to get checked out right now. I can't believe we're almost halfway through the show already. Other side of this break, we'll come back, read more of your comments. There's questions coming in as well, which is marvellous. There's jokes as well, which we love. There's chat about St Patrick's Day. It's all there. And also, make sure you stay with us. If you were at the NEC and said hello to me on Friday, you might just be seeing yourself on the screen in just a few moments' time. So get to the checkout, use that code. We'll meet you back here in about 4 minutes' time. See you in a moment.
Hey you, the CC crew, you show us what to make, what to buy, how to do. Hey you, the CC crew, Ben Craig, Debbie Boogaloo. Hey you, the CC crew, carry on the programme as we all need you. Hey you, the CC crew, you keep us all company and we can't do without you. I thought that was really good. And I feel like I should go, wow, wow, wow.
Pokey tools and paper pads, gilding, wax and stamping mats, scissors, glitter, builder blocks, faux snow fabric, rocker blocks, Breers, misters, quilting clips, and die brush tools, precision snips, finger daubers, acetates, stencils, glue guns and templates, Gemini Pro, Julia and the OG, Gemini Go, Mini and the MIDI, tri-blend brush pens, aqua pens and aqua blends, illustrators, classics and tri-blends and pens and glitter pens and sparkle pens, outliner pens. Fine tip glue applicators, envelope box creators, stamping platforms, boxer boards, the big score and scoreboard, Nina card and craft card, glitter card, matte black card, craft kits, wadding and adhesive sheets, glass mats, guillotines and pen trays, ball tool, dice stamps, ink trays, miter tools and binding tools and toe bags, USBs, bone folders and punches, low-tack tape, pin brushes, stamens, mountboard, flower forming foam. Outline markers, DVDs, spelled quick writing pads and CDs, gilding flakes and washi tape, tacky glue, red liner tape, craft glass, full press, sparkle pots, Centura, pan and sticky dots, pigment, ink pads, chunky glue, body bags, all-purpose glue, embossing folders, blending tools, storage folders, much more too. Water reactive ink pads, body bags, craft magnets, gear of craft and glue, stick and spray and stick away, dotty tape and split pens, acrylic paint pens, tape pens, watercolor card, rotary cutters, magazines and stamping card, ultimate Pro and the rotating design board, Ultimate First Compendium, Sarah Signature Collections, and don't forget Discovery Kits. Oh, and there's foam pads, think that's it. One final thing, foam on a roll. Foam on a roll.
my name is Christine Mahoney. I love Crafters TV for so many reasons. Number one is the enjoyment I get from watching Ben and all of the demonstrators making the projects. That's what sells me on buying the products because they show us how to use them. I love all of the products and all of the paper pads, of course, and everyone involved in Crafters TV and Crafters Companion. And of course the interaction with all of the people that write in. I met some of my best friends for life from Crafters TV, so thank you very much. So, cheers to my favorite crafting company of all time. You bring me such joy like the taste of this fine red wine. The products, the people, and Crafters TV bring me joy, make me happy, and you're all family to me. I love you all so very much. Now let's all stay in touch. Cheers.
Hi, my name's Penny from Wool Couture. I'm really excited to be on Crafters TV on Tuesday to show you some amazing product, including our newly launched Learn to Knit box. If you've ever fancied knitting, join me on Tuesday and come and learn to knit with me.
I am very much looking forward to that tomorrow. The Craft House is back, one of my favourite shows, and I feel like we've not done a Craft House in absolutely ages, but we brought it back for a very special lady from Wool Couture. That is Penny. Really, really looking forward to that show. Please, can you make sure? I know, you know, not all of you soft craft, but the reason Penny's in is that she's bringing in some brilliant kits to help you get into that. So whether it's knitting, whether it's crochet, it's going to be brilliant. Some kits to help you perhaps start up a new hobby. If you are a soft crafter, then you absolutely need to be in. She'll be joining me and also Sarah on Wake Up Call tomorrow. And then I've got a 2-hour craft house with her in the afternoon. So whichever way, just come along and say hello. Make her feel welcome because it's her first time on Shopping TV, on Crafters TV. Yeah? You going to come in and say hello?
Yeah, I might do that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Just make her feel welcome because I know how nerve-wracking it can be because we've all been there, our first time on telly, and it is nerve-wracking, it's scary. So please come in, say hello, and make her feel really, really welcome. I know you will. Just very quickly, if you were at the NEC with me on Friday, I took a few pics and I did say that I would share a few of those pictures as well. So if I do happen to show your picture, maybe just holler up in the comments and say hello. But these are a few of the lovely people that I met along the way. This is the lovely Alison, who I met later in the day, just as I was heading off actually, but I had time to say hello to the lovely Alison from Nuneaton. Then this next picture, earlier on in the day, I think it was, with the lovely Jane from Tewkesbury. The great thing was is that from people from all over came to say hello. I had a good chat with lots of them as well. These two lovely ladies were brilliant. Jo and Tracy, who were from Ilkeston. Again, had a lovely chat with them. They were at our store buying all the bargains. They look like they've got a great sense of humour. Eh?
They look like they've got a great sense of humour.
Yeah, absolutely. We had a right giggle. We had a right laugh with those two, Jo and Tracy. I apologise about this next picture. I mean, what is going on there with me? I say that's before a can of Guinness as well. But that was the lovely Joanne who popped along. Not too far. Yeah, you could have done something with my eyes there, couldn't you? Like Joanne looking amazing, and then me looking like I've had 10 pints of beer. Joanne, I apologise for spoiling our picture.
It's a lovely picture, Joanne.
And then from Kidderminster, this was the lovely Lynn. Again, saw Lynn towards the end of the day there, but as I say, she came and collared me just before I was leaving. I thought, got to take the opportunity to have a picture with lovely Lynn. And then this lovely lady, if you're still watching, make sure you comment in. The lovely May. You guys saw, there's May's partner in the background, but May messaged me earlier on, the first time I've read out her message, because apparently have you ever read out a message from May on a show?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah,
no.
because she was saying that she messages like all the time, and then we never read out her comments. So I said, you know what? I'll take a picture. We'll get you on the channel. We'll do a video, which we did, and May then messaged in today as well. So that is brilliant to see all of those pictures. If you check across all of the socials as well, there's lots more as far as pictures are concerned. If you look on Debbie's page, Sarah's page, the I'm a Crafter's Companion page, they're all there for you. So do make sure you have a little bit of a look. Quick question, Craig, from Amanda. about the linen cardstock. We said we were going to just show how to distress the cardstock.
Yes,
we're going to show us that.
We're going to do that, and then we'll do that, and then I just want to say something about the NEC yesterday, but we'll show you this one first, where just distressing some of the linen cardstock, the way that we figured it out being your edge crimpler.
Yeah.
All you're going to do, your linen cardstock or smooth cardstock, Centura Apparel, whatever it is, all that you're going to do is you're just going to hold it, grip it, and then you're just then going to distress it by running all the way along the edges. And you can be as thin and fine as you want, or of course you could go really quite rough if you want and really start to distress the edges there. That's then going to create that edge. And then of course it lasts you such a long time because you've got all these individual ones. They're all exactly the same. They're not any different little blades or anything like that. They're all just a straight blade. So that you can keep using the same one for a long time, and then of course just alternate if you want to as well. What I love as well about this is when I get further in here, I don't try and be precise. So I'll grip it, Ben, and if my card kind of accidentally tears down or that, I don't bother because I'm distressing it. So it doesn't really matter whatsoever. Don't worry about if you're gripping it and you start to crinkle it. Of course, you can flatten it with your adhesives. But yeah, just work your way along and just get it as distressed and ruffled as much as you want.
Just whilst we're in question mode, can I just fire these two quickly? They just literally come in. Nicolette says, sorry, question for Craig. I've recently purchased the new stamping platform. How do you clean it? I am befuddled.
Rightio, yeah, really, really, really good question. There's a key thing that you need to do. So wash it under a tap, lukewarm water, let it dry naturally. Don't dry it with a towel or kitchen roll or microfiber cloth, anything like that, because what's going to happen is the cling within the actual base is then going to cling all the fibres and everything like that. You go your kitchen roll, it's going to then take the layers off the kitchen roll. So just underneath, you can do a baby wipe. If you're just doing little cleans, baby wipe, something like that. However you wash it, make sure you let it dry naturally. Don't ever try and dry it with some kind of towel or anything.
And a quick one from Tim, he says, I am in need of getting new colouring pencils, but unsure whether to bite the bullet and get the aqua blends. If so, can the aqua blend be used without water?
Of course, absolutely, yeah. Any best place to start? Anything water-based.
Yeah.
So your aqua blend pencils, spot on. It's like our aqua pens, Ben. You don't have to use water if you don't want to. If you just want to use them as a base colour and medium, you can absolutely do that. If you choose to use water in a brush, you can do. This is where Ben was showing the clear sparkle overlay. You could use them if you want to. If you don't want to, you just want to use them as a colour and pencil, then absolutely, yes, you can.
Few comments, then we'll show you the template library, which is on the show tonight. Vanessa says, hello from Panama today. I'm on vacation, but I cannot miss CTV. Well on Cheryl, who's bought the showstopper. Pamela's having corned beef and cabbage, Col Cannon, Irish mashed potatoes, cabbage and potatoes, Reuben sandwiches, which is corned beef on rye, green grits, green beer, so that's green food colouring, make them green, and brownies. Jane Adams in with her nightly jokes. She's got a poorly shoulder, but she's still sending in the jokes. I appreciate this. Hey, Ben, what do you call a guy with a rubber toe?
I don't know. What do you call a guy with a rubber toe?
Roberto. This is brilliant. What do you call a guy with a rubber toe? If you don't know football, you won't get this. What do you call a guy with a rubber toe who has lost his car?
I don't know. What do you call a guy with a rubber toe who's lost his car?
Roberto Carlos.
Yeah,
He was a famous Brazilian footballer. Roberto Carlos. I like that, Jane. Karen says we're having tatey pot, corned beef, onions, sliced potatoes, bacon and sausages. Vanessa's joined us. Happy St Patrick's Day. Hello, Sarah Muir. Hello, Michael Adams. Don says UPS just brought the Flora and Fauna collection. Can't wait to play. Got my orders off last week. Can't wait to play, says Karen. And hello to Samantha, who says happy St Patrick's Day. Julia says I had to buy 2 sets of the glitter paste, even though I bought 40 pots at the NEC. Wow. Did you say you wanted to say something about the NEC?
Yeah. No, it was just to say there, the other day I put a post just saying up, of course, unfortunately, I couldn't get to the NEC this year. And a couple of you had replied just saying, oh, you know, that's such a shame. Hopefully you'll be allowed to go next year. I wasn't allowed to go.
He was on the naughty step, they banned him.
That's not why. Sarah tried really, really hard to twist my arm, but because I'd already booked time off and arranged things, before we knew about the NEC, I just really couldn't change. And then, of course, all these guys had put their plans into place. So that's why I couldn't go. Sarah really did want me to go. I wanted to go as well, but it was just because I'd already made plans. That is it. So it's not that I wasn't asked and I wasn't wanted to go. I absolutely was. But yeah, I just thought, better clear it. Stop that. Unless you know something that I don't know. Unless I know. But no, that's the only reason that I didn't get to the NEC.
That is the only reason. Terry says, yay, ordered the balloon showstopper, excited to receive, make and give away. Tim says, thank you for answering my question, you are welcome. And Pamela Greenidge says, good evening everyone. Right, template library, we will get round to your question, Jane, which I know is to do with the template library and which of the template libraries the never-ending card is in. We'll come round to that, but let me very quickly show you. Craig's got the majority of these, but I thought I would just quickly show you the quick idea on this, really. So the price is £160 or 184 bucks. Oh, hang on a minute. Let's get rid of that. You can go for the full collection. Best value for money on the screen there. Don't know what that was. You can pick and choose as well if you want. All of these are available for you individually, but in very simple terms, for each of the template libraries you get your recipe cards, and you get, these will come in a booklet, but you get a set of templates, right? And these are the templates. So plastic templates to make things like this one, which is your teacup shaped card. You've got gatefold display cards. So for example, let's just flick through these. You basically got your templates for all your cards there. It tells you where to fold, how to fold, all of your mats and layers, embellishments as well. The genius about this is if you are starting off, you don't need a machine. You can get this straight home and start making the most amazing cards without the need for buying a machine. So for example, we look at this one here, this template, and we go, okay, that's number 6, gatefold easel card. I want to make that one. You then refer to all of your recipe cards. This is the indigo, and then you go to number 6. There we go. That is your gatefold easel card. So it shows you how that's going to look there. You chose the card and papers that you want to work with. On the reverse are all of your instructions, step-by-step instructions in pictures and words. And of course, you've got all of the template library projects done. Did you do all of these, or was it a bit of a mixture?
Leanne done the first couple.
Yeah.
And then I done all the rest of them.
Okay. In each of the, Craig will show you the full box in a second, but this is one of the bolt-ons, if you like. So in each of like the bolt-ons, you get 15 projects. In the original template library, you get 30. But what I was talking about earlier, and I think it's really good to kind of stress this again, that you can pick and choose, right? And you don't have to think, okay, well, if I go for the first one, that's going to be all of the simple projects, and then number 2 will get a little bit more difficult. Then number 3, we'll move on to boxes or whatever it might be. There's a selection of different projects within each of the template library. So probably the best thing to do is, think about what kind of things you want to be making. We're quite happy to flick through these and show you, if there's a particular template library you want to look at in more detail, let us know and we can show you. But whichever one you choose, you are going to get a selection of different projects with all the templates, and you get all of the help as well, as I say, in the fact that you've got the recipe cards and in the fact that you've got the digital tuition with Leanne and Craig. It's such a brilliant system, this, Craig, and I know it's one that you absolutely love, and really and truly, even if you've never made cards before, this is such a brilliant place to start, isn't it?
It really is, Ben. You can take something as simple as some cardstock, a pencil, ruler, scissors, add some scoring implement, as we'll show you, and then that's you. You will get the exact same result as I do as well. Doesn't matter whether you've never crafted before, you've crafted for so many years, you're able to use these with any collection. And what I'm so passionate about when it comes to this, a couple of things. The first and foremost, and the reason I love this, and let's be honest here, and be honest at home, when do you ever see me doing a concept card? So for those that are new, a concept card, easel, twisted easel, gatefold, stepper card, that is what we would class as a concept card. When do you ever see me doing it?
Very true.
Very rare. Whenever I do them, it's using the template library.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things. It's not that I don't like doing them. It's not that I don't have the patience to do them. I've got a lot of patience. It's just I prefer my square cards.
You're more sort of clean and simple, your style, isn't it?
Exactly, yes.
Yeah.
But then what you can do is you're clean and simple with every single one of these. Now, within what you're seeing here, as Ben said, it's that whole collection. Now, that whole collection, you do get dies as well. We've still misplaced them. but actually doesn't really matter. They're really great generic nesting dies for you to then stamp your sentiments, die cut them out if you want. But what is so good is you do not need a die cutting machine at all to use this system. You've got in total 120 templates. You've got over 120 projects because some of the templates, Ben, you've got a couple of size projects on them. So it's actually more than 120. You know, yeah, I'm going to be reiterating, recapping what Ben's just said there a moment ago. You've got the recipe cards, I'm going to show you. You've got your templates as well. You've got the pictures, the written, and you've got the videos as well. You just need to decide, what do you want?
Could you have a look in the green one? Sorry, if you're going to flick through, because we had a request to see the green one.
The green one, yeah. Shall I show you the infinity card first?
Oh, yes.
Let's do the infinity card, because who was asking for that one?
That was, now he's asked, I did know, it's Jane.
Jane.
Yeah, Jane.
So the infinity card, Jane, is in violet, which is the first one. Now, the first one, Ben, is 30 templates, 30 recipe cards, 30 videos. All the subsequent instalments are all 15. Everything is new. There is no duplication. Now, you're going to look at your index. You've got them all in the side. You've got the page number, and there we go, number 18, the infinity card. So what you go is you go all the way to number 18. Now, they're all numbered, they're all titled, so number 1, page 1. So I can go all the way to 18, which is there. So there's our infinity card, it's number 18. You can take these out. If you do take them out, then you can tell that it's from Violet. All you do then, Ben, is turn it over, and you've then got your 6 pictures, you've got your 6 written, plus you'll have the video that Leanne's done for these ones here. And then all that you need to do, it's the same information, Ben. It's the infinity card, it's number 18.
Yep.
So you got your templates. You can look at the index, but if you know the number, you don't need to go to the index. And all you need to do is flick to number 18, which is there. Now you can either draw around while it's in place.
Yep.
So what I mean by that is just butt your cardstock up to the circle rings, draw around, cut around, or if you want, you can just take it out like that. Now the templates tell you detail as well. Now what it does is it tells you your cut line, what is a score line as well. It tells you it's number 18, it's your infinity card, it's from Violet, but always look at this section here. If it says flattens to, that's the envelope size that you need for it to flatten to. Now, if it's a boxer, that doesn't matter, but that lets you know flattens to means the envelope size that you're going to need. It even tells you for the actual base construction of the infinity card, you need 1 sheet of 8.5 by 11 or A4 for your mats and layers, because that's what you were saying. You don't have to worry about the mats and layers. It's all in here for you. To do your mats and layers, you need 1 additional sheet. Now, that is the equivalent of 1 sheet of pattern paper, card block, whatever it is that you want to be using, and the info is all there. What I say when I'm here, Ben, or I did have it over on Hobby Maker over the weekend, what I always say as well, to try and get it into a lot of people's minds, just imagine that it does not say Crafter's Companion. Just imagine it is just a generic template library, which it is, but whether you've got Tonic Studios, Hunky Dory's, whether you've got Spellbinders, Lisa Horton, Dawn Bibby, Debbie Moore, anything like that, CD-ROMs, Linda Chapman, all of these you can be using with your templates. Of course, Sarah's Signature, Nature Garden, our designer collections, you're going to be able to use all of these. This is a complete even playing field for you to be using for every single card, paper. Then you can decorate with your stamps and your dies if you want to, your ribbons and your gems. It's entirely up to you what you use. And as I said, within Violet, you've got your 30 projects. And then you said what to have a look at mint. Well, I call it mint.
The mint or the green.
Yeah.
Just to say as well, Craig, as you're flicking this, flicking through this one, is there? Because I know someone will probably ask, when we're talking about making cards for our perhaps newer crafters, is there a particular sort of weight of cardstock that you recommend as like the optimum weight when we're using this collection?
For me, I would say 280, 300 for me. Many out there will say, and this is where I don't want to complicate it, you could say like 250 onwards. For me personally, I try and stick between the 280, 300. If it's over, you can use your Centura Peril. If you're a fan of Hunky Dory and use their Adorable Scoreable, that's 350 GSM. That will be absolutely fine. For the construction, you don't want to you don't want to use a pattern paper. You want that for your mats and layers. But yeah, if you get into that mindset of 280, 300 GSM, or just simplify it, 300.
Okay.
Just say 300, and then that's going to simplify it for you.
So yeah, let's have a look at this then. So Blue Jay said, can I have a look at the green one, please?
Yes, let's do it. Concept is exactly the same here. Now, I'm going to show you this because I didn't realise some people are actually struggling, Ben.
Oh.
And I showed it on Hobby Maker, and I got a lot of lovely responses to this. The QR code, Ben, all you need to do, go to your camera app on your phone. You don't need an app or anything like that. Just scan over, and then it comes up at the bottom. You just click it to open, and then what happens, it takes you straight to all of the videos, Ben. All of them.
Do you know, it's so good that you've shown that, because I only learnt very, very recently that you can do it with your camera, because I was then searching through going, oh, where's my QR scanner? But you don't need it nowadays.
You don't need it. So again, all that is, just go into your camera. That's all you need to do. Hover, and as that hovers, let's just lay that down flat. There you go. It'll come up, open in whatever search engine you're in, and then that will open to all of them.
Perfect.
Every single one is in there.
Excellent.
So I just thought it's worthwhile showing you that, because that was a help over the weekend for some people. Again, same concept running all the way throughout. All your different installments of your expansion packs, your 15 different templates. But look at these. So you've got shutter cards. You've then got your pop-up staircase cards. You've then got your apron-shaped cards. Imagine you got your kitchen collection.
I love that.
How cool would that be, of course? Or turn that into a chef's apron if you want to. That would be fab. But then you've also got your butterfly gatefold card. You've then got your Christmas top gift box. No dye whatsoever. No die cutting machine.
Crazy.
Nothing. Your tower pinwheel card, your stiletto shape card. I'm going to show you this one in a minute, because this actually gives you a template within the actual, or the stencil within the actual template. The domed chest gift box. This is actually, that's going to be awesome for something that's going to be launching in the next probably, I don't know, 6-8 weeks or so. I've seen it earlier on today.
Okay.
Your arched gatefold card. You've got your simple stepper card. You've then got your pyramid card. You've got your corner fun fold card, hexagon twister card, your pentagon gift box, and then you've also got your pop-out square card. All of these are in there, and all you need is like a pencil, ruler, eraser, scissors, guillotine if you've got it, and then all your templates are in here. So if I was to go back to that, again, so let's just go into that one. Tower pinwheel card, I know it's number 6, so I can either look at my index or I just go to 6. So it tells me up at the top, number 6. So if I put that there for you, see? 6 tower pinwheel card flattens to a 6x6 envelope. There's all your mats and layers for you. There's all your additional mats and layers for you as well. And if you want to take this out with the recipe card and then put in a card and your pencil and ruler, and if you go to the caravan, if you then go days away where maybe you need to do some things to pass time, you can do it. What about if you've got a business? Now, as long as you're making something, so if you make 10 of these base blank tower pinwheel cards, put in an envelope, sell them. And then the customer can decorate themselves. What I do just want to show you within this one, 2 things, Ben. The stiletto shaped card.
So good.
So you've got your stiletto shaped card, you've got the bow, but we even give you the stencil to ink through maybe your Gildan flakes with your glue. But when it comes to the 12x12 ones, you don't always need large cardstock. Now this one, you will need a larger piece of cardstock, 12x12 or there or thereabout. That's the same. This one here, the pop-out square card, it's actually 2 separate components, Ben. So you don't need 12x12 for that. you could just use A4 or letter size if you want to. So just have a look on them. You don't always necessarily means you need large cardstock, but that one there, that is your green.
Excellent. It's such a brilliant system. It just wows me as well to think that, you know, even say for example, you don't want to go for the full collection tonight. You pick and choose the green. Never made cards before. Get your card stock, and then you're making that stiletto card as the first card that you've ever made. It allows you as a newbie to make cards which potentially, you know, someone who's been crafting for 10 years is actually making. It's a real leveler, Craig, isn't it? Well, and again, for someone like you, Craig, you know, and you're a great case in point, actually, because as you said, you like tent folds, you like, you know, sometimes to sort of keep it quite simple, and you're not necessarily someone who makes a lot of concept cards, but it's nice to have that option and that choice there for you, isn't it? To make it nice and easy for when you want to do it. And this is the point for everybody. If you're a beginner, well, you have like hit the jackpot. You know, you talk about like pots of gold today. You've hit a pot of gold here, because for £160, £184, you get the whole shebang. As I said, you know, there's codes floating around today as well. But if you decide that you just want to pick and choose, again, shop the show and you'll see all of the individual template libraries for you. Pick and choose which one you want to go for. The original template library, as Craig has said, had 30 projects plus the dies. The bolt-ons, as I call them, each has got 15 projects in. But it might be a nice way for you just to try one or try a couple, see how you get on. But what I would say, again, this is one of those products that everybody chats about. You know, things like the Layout Collection, things like the Academy of Colour. This is one of those kind of gold standard products, really, that you read in the comments, ask people, chat to people who've got it. They'll tell you just how this has, you know, changed their crafty lives, because it is that good of a product, this, Craig, isn't it?
It really, really is. Also then, just to say, the actual storage box, if you were to go for them individually, the storage box and the dies with the magnetic sheet, Ben, that comes with the very first one.
Yeah.
So that comes with Violet. They do go in your IKEA Kallax units.
Nice.
You don't have to use the storage. I don't use the storage. If you know my storage system, I have them side by side in my Kallax units. And a lot of people have asked, why storage is a little bit big for what you actually need. And that is because, Ben, if you want to set your products or your projects, what you can do is set it for all your 12 by 12s.
Yeah.
So even, so my storage, and it folds flat, by the way, mine isn't being used. I could actually use that to store my 12 by 12s if I wanted to. Or if I want to get myself ahead, I know I want to use this paper pad with red, so I could get my cardstock to ready, I could put my 12 by 12 ready, so I can have it all ready. Or what you can also do if you want, this is probably not going to work or end well, but if you wanted to, bump them all up, Ben, and then maybe store additional loads of 12 by 12s at the side. You can do that.
I hear a lot of people messaging saying that they do that, exactly that same thing. So you've got options there.
You've got options, absolutely.
Right. Yes.
Johnny just says, are you doing anything, Craig? Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's do it. White card, but what I'm going to do, Ben, let's pretend you're a relatively new crafter, you don't have a scoreboard or a bone folder, you'll all got card throughout the house, you'll all have a ruler at some point, you'll all have, of course, a pencil, and then I've got this, so yes, this is tweezers,
all right,
but something with a rounded edge, so it could be the back of the spoon, it could be a ballpoint pen that's run out of ink, just something that's got a rounded point to it. And then we've all got scissors in some form. That's all that I'm going to be using. So if we go in to orange, and I'm going to go in with number 13, because what I would like you to do, it's not a shameless plug here, by the way, well, maybe it is, but I'm going to do the square base card. I want you to see me do it in the simplest of form. You can go back to me and the two Debbies using these on Crafters TV, go into my Crafters Companion YouTube, and I do this one and I decorate it all to, you know, decorate it to death, so to speak. I just go all...
Sounds like an Agatha Christie novel, that.
All guns
decorated
blazing.
to death.
So let's go in, number 13, square-based gift bag. The later editions, you'll find the individual codes there, but if you just scan one, it takes you to all of them. And there we go, square-based gift bag. It's number 13, so let's go all the way to 13. Another prime example, it's on 12 by 12, but look at that, I don't need 12 by 12. I've got all of my mats and layers. I've got my base and I've got my tags there as well. And it tells me what are score lines, what are mat and layer lines, and what are cut lines.
Yeah.
So all that we're going to do is we're going to go in and then we're going to start and we're just going to score around the whole template, and we're going to be scoring where it says cut. So we're going to score, or we're going in with our pencil, like so. We've got cut lines there, cut line there, and there's our score line. So there's that one. We've got an additional cut line, an additional cut line. We've got a score line, and then we've also got these score lines here. So you've got one there. So we're ignoring any of the mats and layers just now.
Right.
Let's go in there, like so, and then there is your template. Now look at that. Oh, I've missed a line, Ben.
Oh, no.
Doesn't matter. All you do, just go back, line it back up to where you were. So you're just slotting the pencil lines back underneath, and then you're going to go in, add in that line there, and that's all of your lines in there for you to start. So I even missed one there, but it's just a tiny one.
I like the fact that you've got like the solid lines for, is it the solid lines for the cut and then the dotted lines for the folds?
Exactly,
yeah.
yeah.
So it makes it easy to know what line is for what, so you're not going to cut through the wrong thing.
Really easy, it really is. And then at this point, if you are a crafter that's been crafting for a wee while,
Yeah.
and you've got a V-blade paper trimmer,
Yeah.
or you've got a guillotine, you could be using that.
But I love your take on it, Craig, and the fact that, you know, if you've I don't know, you found us by chance today, maybe you're someone who was at the NEC, didn't know about us, and you're thinking about getting into craft, yeah, buy one of the template libraries. You love the idea, so
Yeah.
it's inexpensive to buy one. You don't, straight off the bat, have to have all of the tools and all of the
Nope.
scoreboards and, like you said, V-blade trimmers. So initially you can try with all the bits and pieces that you've got at home, and then once you've got the bug, you can then buy the bits and pieces as you go, can't you?
Exactly, 100%. And that's why I like doing this
Yeah.
whenever I demonstrate this. Because for those that are avid crafters and be crafting for a while, you know how to, you know, use your bone folder and use your scoreboard, you know all of that. Whereas if you are new, you like the idea and you want somewhere, what a place to start, by the way. What a place, even if it is just the one. Always go back and refer back to your template. Now, the only reason I'm not looking at my recipe cards, Ben, is because I've done them time and time again. The more you do them, the more, of course, it just gets repetitive. And a lot of them, they're so self-explanatory on the actual template. I mean, that one that I've done there, it tells me everything. Tells me I draw, I cut, I score, and then I assemble. Do you know what I mean? So as a crafter for a wee while, it already tells you. But do double check because it tells me my cut lines. So let's go in here. So that one is a cut line. That one is a cut line. That is, and that is. Now, a lot of them I do just in my plain white or black card, but this one here, this could be your paper cardstock, like that. Or then, of course, that could be things such as your thicker Centura Pearl, shedless glitter if you want to. So this is where now, what you would then do is you would then take your scoring board. However, I'm of course not going to do that. I'm going to be using what we might have around the house. So let's go into our score lines now. So where I've got my score line, I'm just going to then score all the way along, like so. So we're just going in there. We're then going into here and then scoring. What I've then got, I have missed my pencil line there, but it doesn't matter. I know it's a score line. And then same into here. We're just going to then score and then score. And you'll take your eraser, rub out the lines or fold it inwards so that the pencil lines are on the inside.
This is what a lot of people use their heat erasable pens.
Heat erasable pens for.
If they're available.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they are.
So let's then, I'm going to fold it in on itself. So all that we need to then do is then do exactly that. Just fold in our lines as they come in. We've got the base. Now, bringing in the recipe cards, you've got the steps. So although I'm verbally telling you, don't think, oh my gosh, God, I'm going to have to remember that. It tells you in the step-by-steps. And I do the videos for these ones. So you've got me black and white for them, doing the videos. And then what you're going to see is you're just going to then form that one together. So let's take our adhesive.
Oh, the video's in colour, Craig?
What was that?
You said you got me in black and white form.
Oh, well, I meant cardstock, sorry.
Oh, right,
I do them in black and white form.
Ah, right. Me and Johnny thought the same thing. I was like, I had cutbacks. We filmed them in black and white, not in colour. The videos are in colour.
Sorry, no, I just meant...
He does it silent as well, and what we do is we put up subtitles like the old movies, and it says on the screen, a bit of clarinet music in the background.
Yeah.
No, we get what you mean, sorry.
Yeah, definitely not within that one there. I do them within the black and white cardstock.
That's it, there we go.
And then I'm just going to then open the bottom up, and then we're just going to add our glue. So I'm going to turn them around, add our glue, add your tape runner, do it that way. You're going to right at the end, which is typical every time. So let's add our strips of glue all the way onto each panel. Add 1, 2, 3. You can use your tacky glue if you want. And then you just fold them ones in like so. And then I'm just going to then align that one up onto the base. I'm going to let that grab. And then if I go in even just with the back of my scissors and press that down into here, what we've then got is, how cool is that now? Of course, these we're going to stick down. Don't worry about the actual base and seeing all of these workings, because that's what you've got the square base for. So draw around that, cut it out, you stick that underneath. You can just use your guillotine or paper trimmer if you want to. But then there we go. You're going to then decorate it in whichever way that you want, because you've got all the mats and layers included within each of the sections. So come in with any of your papers, any of your different colour cardstock, do your inky backgrounds, add them on, bring in your stamps, your die cuts if you want to. But imagine that as a beginner, being able to then make something like that within your card.
It's crazy, isn't it? It is crazy that from scratch you can make something like that even if you've never crafted before. I am not surprised to learn that this has been hugely popular today. The discount you're already getting here is incredible. If you're platinum, or again, if you're new today, you've never shopped with us before, don't forget 20% off your first order when you sign up to Club Inspire for free. That would be your price today. So take advantage. Think about typing stuff in with the code as well. Just a few quick comments coming through. Thank you, Judith. He says, I've ordered the showstopper and the glitter paste. Jennifer says, oh, we're talking about food still. I'm not having corned beef, lol. I'm having roasties, rotisserie chicken and peas.
Oh, my absolute favourite.
What? Chicken?
Just chicken. I could eat chicken day in, day out, day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year,
decade after decade,
century after century.
Claire, who I met on Friday, says, feeling hungry listening to what everyone's having. I'm having a kick at the pantry door as I couldn't be bothered going food shopping today. Wah, wah, wah. Cindy's in saying happy St Patrick's Day. Happy St Patrick's Day. Sorry, Claire, he's never ever forgotten that. The fact that you said you thought he was Johnny Vegas that time. He was sat on the sofa. He's never forgotten that. Sarah says, I'm having jacket potato. This made me hungry. Jacket potato with homemade chili con carne and a dollop of yogurts for my dinner tonight. And I might add some cheese. That is what I am talking about.
Chili can't be too spicy and hot for me, though.
No?
I'm not good with spice.
No.
No.
Oh, I like a bit of spice, a little bit of warmth. Not like, so it's like, but
why?
like warm.
Why do you get enjoyment out of like a kick? You know,
I don't know. It's just. I don't know. It's just. Jamie doesn't have hot curry. He says, oh, just like the tingle.
Just a tingle.
Of a
Jamie likes
korma.
a tingle.
It's just like that kick of that heat. It's like when you have, do you not eat stuff like, do you like jalapenos?
No.
Oh, see, there's nothing like that at
No,
all.
because they're too hot. I don't get to enjoy the flavour of whatever it is. Because
So you don't have like, you wouldn't have like mustard then? English mustard?
I would have American mustard.
Oh, I see, but that's not hot, is it?
No.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Each to their own.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just chicken on its own. Chicken, Guinness, raw.
Yeah.
That's raw on the TV, not raw chicken. Carol says, just got a delivery of flora and a fauna that I ordered on Wednesday to the middle of the USA. Way to go, CC Shipping. Julia Chiverton says, everyone, thank you for your greetings and kind comments every day. I live alone and it is so nice to have human contact. Well, Julia, you keep commenting. We will keep chatting to you. And Mary says, good evening, Ben, Craig and all the team from Malta. And well done to your son, Jessica. You messaged to say that my son has passed his horn recital. He will graduate with his masters and I am so proud of him. Well, congratulations, Jessica, and congratulations to your son. What is your son's name? I'm sorry, Johnny is getting quite excited in the gallery because he is a brass player. He used to play the trumpet. He wants to know what sort of horn, whether it was a flugelhorn, what other horn? Tenor horn, French horn, or a foghorn. No, he didn't ask that. Barbara asks as well, I didn't know about the QR code. Very handy. And Shannon says, I've been following you for 6 years, and the template library, is ease without electricity. The template library is an absolute steal. Right, we're going to go for a break. When we come back, we're going to have a quick look at the flower punches which are on the show. Get to the checkout. If you are checking it out, don't forget, Lucky Mon 25 could be your lucky day if you type that in. Who knows what it might work on.
Amazing presenters, craft goods galore, launch days and craft vaults, deals bundles and more. Hints, tips and demos, laughter and fun. A world crafting community for everyone. So what's not to love about Crafters TV? So go make a coffee and pull up a chair. Let's all get crafting. I'll see you all there.
A few weeks ago on the show, we were talking about places where all you guys lived. Well, we might have used Google Earth just to have a bit of a sneaky look at the village, town, or city that you lived in. And I thought it might be quite funny if I wrote a little ditty and I put on my Facebook page, where do y'all live? And I'll put your towns and cities and village into my little song. But I didn't realize that there would be about 425 responses. So I'm gonna cram as many places into this song as I can, but I won't get them all in. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. We craft in Lydney, Lynbrook, Launceston, Lehana, Tampa, Darlington, Almond Beach, Sedalia, Wills Point, Widnes, Wildwood, Wildham, Archer, Tackwell Lake, Walkerburn, Yate, Bay, Hesperia, Sublimity, Pinhole, Avon, Freeport, Mableton, San Jose, Enumclaw, Great Bend, Detroit, Keniston. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Craft in Parachute, Paradise, Pollux, Papillion, Sheepshead Bay, St. Petersburg, Seacon, Sutton, Saturday, Bristol, Brighton, Brooklyn, Blackwell, Barnsley, Tide Squeeze, South Shields, Temple Hills and Bentley, Tampa, Pillar, Tucum, Cary, Ottawa, Hull, Harrisburg, Lexington, Tupelo, Cincinnati, Austinburg. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Craft in Loxahatchee, Lakesville, Lawrence, Lacey, Livermore, Albuquerque, Weeki-Wachee, Pensacola, Ellsmere, Mechanicsburg, Williamsburg, Rebella, Houston, Burlington, Wet Wang, Market, Drayton, Yale, Medford, Wellington, Wapakoneta, Homer, Sassa, Santa Rosa, Wichita, Honolulu, Riverdale, Melbourne, Commerce, Fintana. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Crafton, Newton Abbey, Richmond, Dudley, Georgetown, East Kilbride, Eugene, Ferrum, Rhinewood, Walkerstown, Newarheim, Fort Wayne, Gloucester, Chester, Long Beach, Raphael, St. Dominic, St. Cloud, St. Augustine Beach, Sand Springs, Romford, Tulsa, Traverse City, Wesley Chapel, Ballarat, Medina, Ramble City. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters, we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Craft in Saarbrücken, Tucson, Kissimmee, Philadelphia, Chicago, Las Vegas, Biloxi, Lafayette, Elmira, Glendale, Scottsdale, Anchorage, and Hurtville, Seattle, Gold Canyon, Ipswich, Cumberland, Unionville, Toledo, Miami, Atlanta, Cleveland, Gold Canyon, Altoona, Calounda, Port Orange, Clover, Rising Sun. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters, we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere.
And there's a few more places I didn't manage to get into the song. West Runton, Newcastle, Kingswood, Sandbach, Carlisle, Bewley, Albury, Durham, Springfield, Ashington. We craft in Greenville, Lincoln, Nebraska, Sumter, Oak Park, Winchester, Knapp Hill, Stoke-on-Trent, Mount Pocono, Greenville, Charlotte, Oxon Hill, Tunbridge Wells, Modesto, Haverhill, Sierra Vista, Arecibo, Morgantown, O'Fallon, Aurora, Black Forest. We craft in Hermiston, Brownsburg, Henderson, Socorro, Fort Myers, Mandenholm, Hilliard, Farmingdale, East Moline, Summers Point, Calgary, Charleston, Sawston, Malden, Galloway, Fitchburg, Hopewell, Aberdeen, Winstead, Castlewood, Chatsworth, Limestone, Victoria, Willoughby, Rockland, Canton, Falmouth, Conestoga, Lyndhurst, Ashbourne, and Cluj-Napoca. Oh yeah.
Welcome back, everybody. My favourite song, says Debbie, We Craft Everywhere. I've done a new one, as I think a few of you know, for Leanne. I think it's one of my favourite ones ever. I just need to sort a date with her to record a fun video and then re-record it. Yeah, she's going to be in the video. She's going to be in the song. She's going to be doing some vocals on the song. Yeah, she is. Yeah, so I need to. I hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll get that done, and so maybe the start of. When's she away? Oh, is she? Might have to look at doing that this week then, getting some time with her. But that is coming. Stephanie says, there's a place in Edison, New Jersey. They make oversized everything. Maybe Wednesday, hubby will pick up a corned beef sandwich. It's so big, they give you extra rye bread and all the fixings. We can eat for a week on one sandwich. The cost is around $40. That is a big sarnie. That's a lot of corned beef. Jane says, Craig, I can't do super hot either. And Judith says, I'm like you, Craig, can't do too much spice and I hate mustard, yuck. See, I like English mustard, but like the mustard, is it called like American mustard? The stuff you have on hot dogs, I can take or leave that, to be honest with you. Take it or leave it. And French mustard, not so much. Craig, says Jen, you should meet my daughter. She eats everything chicken. We would tease her. She was going to turn into a chicken.
Oh, could be two chickens together then.
Yeah.
Kind of like plain chicken, flavoured chicken.
What's your favourite kind of chicken? Where do you get your like takeaway chicken from? Are you like KFC or are you Popeyes or?
Do you know something? I don't think I've been to Popeyes before. Oh, there is one there now, Johnny, is there? Yeah, occasionally I do like a KFC.
Right.
I did go to Nando's last week. I wasn't that impressed for the price. What I had, it was lovely, but I was like, for that much? I was like, But yeah, what I like to do is I will cook a whole chicken.
Yeah.
And I can just pick at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, love that.
We always do that. Cook a chicken on a Sunday, and then you've got like chicken for like a couple of days after.
Chicken
like,
sandwiches.
Or like chicken curry.
Chicken
you wouldn't
soup.
have that. Chicken soup. Like chicken risotto. Anyway, I'm super hungry now.
No, me too.
We're chatting about chicken and corned beef and all sorts. Flower paper punch collection. Last deal to look at here. So we basically put all the punches together in one bundle. The fringe scissors and the paper that we had originally is in a separate embellishments bundle if you want that. So that is something to look at and go for. But essentially you're going to get 7 punches here that will punch you the different size pieces for you to be able to create your flowers. So I haven't got the actual punches here, but I can show you on the boards. So this is one of the petal punches that we've got. This punch, and Craig will show you because he's got some of them over there, this will punch you a 1.5 inch petal. You choose the kind of cardstock that you want to work with to create these beautiful florals. You've then got your 1 inch circle punch and also your 1 inch oval punch and another 1 inch petal punch. So those are the first 4. You've then got this one, again, this is 1 inch in size, and that one is a scallop circle. And then you've got your 2 little diddy punches. So these will punch you a 3/8 of an inch punch. This one's called the daisy, but for me, potentially you're going to be using that in the centre of flowers, maybe as like a little stamen. And then you've got your 1/4 of an inch circle punch as well. So 7 punches in total, £28 or $40 is your platinum price, or is it? Lucky Mon 25. Just saying. You need to use that code. It ends today. It ends today. So those are all your punches. As I say, if you want the scissors and the paper, they come in a separate bundle. If you're platinum and you use the code, £21, which is crazy. £3 a punch, that. And if you're in the US, $30. I mean, what are we even doing? Let's have a look at these little punches with Craig. Which one have you got there? Have you got all of them?
So I've got the 1 inch oval.
Okay.
We're going to use that. I'll show you some finished samples here.
Oh, yeah.
But what we're going to do, Jan's actually done this one.
Oh,
I think this
cute.
is just really cool. Because what you can do is you can do your dimensional flowers. I mean, you can go in and really, really create different shaped flowers in there. Go in, if you got, of course, your vellum foiled sentiment strips earlier, you could be using them. Curving them around, making your little bouquet in there. You can then, of course, incorporate them with your shakers. But then what about little cute little things? Like, it's got to be a sandy, is it? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, he picked it.
And then that one is as well. Really, really cute. But if you don't want them to be overly dimensional, then absolutely love what Jan's done here. So let's take some different sheets of the cardstock, or the paper. It's definitely not card. So what we can do is we can, because we're going to need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of them. You like. It's the sort of thing I would do. Now with the punches, you can, if you want to, just then sit that down and then press. You can do that. They all come, apart from this one, with a plastic base.
Yeah.
So it holds all of the cuts in. Just slide that off and then decant it out. However, so that I know that I'm not wasting my card, I just like to then do them individually, and I like to do them the other way around. So we've got our 4 of them, and then I'm just going to go the other way. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we can go in with 10 as well.
Okay.
So we've got that one. I've then got some green.
Okay.
So for this one, we'll go actually back to the 1 inch oval. I'm going to go into the centre there. So I just need 1.
Nice way to make some beautiful decorative borders as well, isn't it, having these punches?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's really easy to do that.
Yeah.
Because if I take my, we're missing a punch. Oh, it must be that one. If I take my punch, and if I do 2 of them, so let's take 1, 2. This one's got the little cap on the base. Take that one out. And then what I'm also then doing, let's just take my guillotine and then do a little slither. So a couple of mil slither. And then while I'm here, what we can do is, if you do want to do different shape borders, then let's take, if we take the 1 inch scalloped circle,
Yeah.
and this could be the edge of your card blank if you want to. I'm going to then turn it the other way around, and then what I'm going to do is the side of the punch there, Ben, I'm just going to line up so that's at the base of my cardstock that you can see here. So if I then come to the base, just there, and then punch, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come along and see where that punched hole is there. I'm going to come along, so I just cross over and no more. And then I'm going to do that again. I'm going to work my way along, cross over just that little bit, and then I'm going to keep on going, and then I'm going to keep on going until I get to the very end. When we're right at the end there, just be careful, and then just feed that back into place here. And then let's then carefully prise that in, get to that end, chop that off, and then that could be the edge of your card blank
Cute.
if you want to. So you can see that you've got really, really good different ways in which you can then start to do the different edges. So let's move them out the way because we don't need them. And then let's just start to layer these up. So if I take, I'm just going to use a little bit of tacky glue. So if I do 1, 2, and I'm going to do this on 5 of them and layer 5 on top.
Just whilst you're sticking as well, what was the name of that lady who's new to Crafted, you say? Joanne, on YouTube, welcome. Just to show you, I know we dropped it in a minute ago, but this was for you because you were asking how you shop. So depending on where you are, we're www.crafterscompanion, and then if you're in the States, we are .com. If you're here in the UK, we are .co.uk, or if you are in Europe, you are in .eu, I should say, sorry, crafterscompanion.eu. And if you are shopping today, Joanne, sign up to Club Inspire. There you go. It's on the website. Once you get there, you'll look for that Club Inspire logo. Sign up today. It's free. Always has been. Always will be. Sign up today and receive 20% off your first order. We need your name, email address. You create a password and you're in. And then you'll get that price in that purple box and you'll be part of the club. You can read more about the club. And all of our lovely viewers will tell you more about that in the comments as well. But definitely sign up before you shop today. And welcome.
Do you know what I found out just the other week?
What's that?
See if you type in a web address.
Yeah.
You don't have to put www anymore.
No, you don't. Did you only find that out recently?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I've known that. Well, I feel like I'm not such a granddad anymore because I've known that for ages, mate.
No, did not know that.
Ah.
No. So yeah, you never need to do that now.
Yeah.
Just learnt that. Can't remember what I was watching. I never saying that on the show.
Oh, so you learned it from actually someone saying you don't need to type in the W's?
On a TV show. It was a live TV show where they were obviously doing a competition. And they said, just go to our website. And they started to say www. And they were like, but they're right enough nowadays. You don't even need to put the www. You just put in, like, for instance, just put in crafterscompanion.co.uk.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, oh. So I went and tried it. I was like, oh, yeah, right enough.
Learn something new every day,
You do indeed. Right, just layered these ones up. And then I'm just kind of just shaping kind of that top one. And then you use your choice of adhesive. I'm doing, again, my tacky, and I'm just going to then start to offset them. So I'm going to then pinch them underneath, and then I'm just going to keep working my way around.
We must say thanks to all of our US viewers for tuning in. A few of you heading off. What time is it going to be there now? I think
4 hours behind, isn't it?
4, isn't it? Yeah, so it's 2:45, isn't it, Eastern? And what are we heading towards lunchtime if you're Pacific? So yeah, you're probably getting your lunches on, getting your teas on. Don's off. Got to go and start the corned beef. Everyone, have a great St Patrick's Day. You say you too. All have a great day today, whatever you're doing. As I say, if you're here in the UK, probably just thinking about settling down for a bit of tea or dinner, depending on where you're from.
Yeah, you'll get Corrie in about an hour.
Get what?
Corrie.
Oh yeah.
Coronation Street. That'll be coming on just shortly. And there we go. You start to get the flour coming at the side. Let's then pop a little bit of glue.
Producer Johnny's just reminded me, there's a video. Have you ever seen that video, Craig?
What one's that?
So Johnny's party piece, Big Pop, is he does a brilliant river dance. Have you ever seen the video of him doing the river dance? It is professionally trained. At what? To be fair, you must. Have you got it on your phone still? Oh, I've heard that one before. He doesn't know where the video is now. There's a brilliant video
that
of him.
old chestnut.
Doing the river dance. And to be fair, he was very good. I'm surprised Michael Flatley didn't give him a call to get him on the river dance tour. He says it works better about 11 o'clock after he's had 4 pints of Guinness. Lubricates his legs.
That's funny.
Yeah. He's multi-talented.
He is.
You know.
He really, really is.
Not just the best in the business in the producing chair, the godfather of craft. He's multi-instrumentalist, river dancer, Keith Chegwin lookalike, Johnny Baker's lookalike, and sound alike.
And there we go. Look at that
go.
one there. You've got, and then you can just put it on your cards and your projects. You can put it on your little scrapbooks if you want to. But yeah, looks really, really fab there. And you can do that, of course, with any of your coloured papers or card if you want to.
Absolutely brilliant, and just another way for you to be able to make flowers. I think we give you so many options, don't we, here at Crafters Companion when it comes to your flower making. That is just another one to pop into your stash. £28 or $40, but remember, that is the code LUCKYMON, LUCKYMON25. You've got that code today as part of our celebrations for St. Patrick's Day. You can use that site-wide. So use it today. It won't be here tomorrow. And again, if you decide you want to pick up the template library, which I know has been very, very popular today, what an opportunity, as the details come up for you here, to use this as well. It's £160 or $184. And remember, there is that option there for you. If you do just want to go individually, all of the template libraries are available for you as an individual item. But at this price today, Craig, with that potential of the code, which we can't talk about too much, it's a really great opportunity to pick up one of the, as I say, best products I think we've ever done.
100%, completely agree. Of course, it's going to rejuvenate all your old collections from last year, 2 years ago, all of our new collections that we've got now, but then everything that we bring out next year, in 2 years, in 5 years, you're going to be able to keep that going with all 120 templates, but over 120 projects when it comes from the template library. Any of your Crafters Companion stuff, any other branded cards, papers, stamps, dies, a new lease of life when it comes to the template library.
Really exciting day, really, really brilliant deals for you. And it's going to be a brilliant day tomorrow as well, because we are going to introduce you to someone who you won't have met before. And here she is.
My name's Penny from Wool Couture. I'm really excited to be on Crafters TV on Tuesday to show you some amazing product, including our newly launched Learn to Knit box. If you've ever fancied knitting, join me on Tuesday and come and learn to knit with me.
Please make sure you join in. So you'll meet Penny for the first time on Wake Up Call tomorrow, so midday, normal time. Sarah's in on that show as well, and we'll chat to Sarah and chat to Penny as well. But then the Craft House show with Penny Wool Couture is at 2 p.m. So make sure you join us 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific. I'd love it if you could all come in and join. Even if you're not much of a soft crafter, just to come and give her a big Crafters TV welcome, which I know you guys will be brilliant at doing. Make her feel welcome, make her feel at home, because she'll be a little bit nervous, first time on TV, but the more of you watching, sending in lovely messages. And the great thing is, as you'll see, she's got books she's going to be bringing to you. She's got some brilliant starter kits as well. So maybe you're thinking about taking up another crafty hobby alongside your paper crafting, or maybe you're someone who's done like knitting and crocheting in the past and you're looking to kind of rejuvenate that hobby, then it will be a brilliant show to come in for. But do make sure you join me and Penny on the Craft House tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, following that, we've actually got a launch day with Sarah. So me, Sarah and Penny right across the day today. Craig, you are back, obviously. Are you back on Wednesday then?
I am indeed. I'm back on Wednesday for a show or two on Thursday, and then all day Friday as well. So all day Wednesday, all day Friday. And I've got launches on both days too.
Excellent news. It is a jam-packed week this week, as I say, so make sure you're with us. All I can say is keep shopping right now, keep using that code. You've got it until the end of the day today. And remember, if you're shopping, you could find yourself winning yourself a little pot of gold, because we will be randomly potting in the luxury gilding flakes into baskets today. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for the top team again today. Thank you to Jamie and also Johnny. Thank you to Jake. Thank you to Craig. Thank you to Jan on the show. Rachel was with us earlier on as well, and also a big thank you to Lily, who was with us on Wake Up Call. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Enjoy your celebrations, and we will see you again tomorrow for more fun and frolics. And until then,
toodles.
Bye for now.